welcome back to another episode of Uncle Grizzly's Country Corner. I've got a few videos lined up here. You saw my Zebco 404 I posted Valentine's Day. I'm going through trying to get all my fishing reels done up, ready for fishing season this year. Sorry about that. I've got this video is going to be on an authentic, or Zebco 202 authentic with the, what do they call it, precision die-cast alloy gears and wide range powertrain drag. And we're going to tear into that one in this video. But coming up, I'm also going to have the good old Zebco 33 Rhino Tough. You can't beat these. These daggum things are like the Timex of fishing reels that take a licking and keep on ticking. And then along with that, I've got another critter I haven't seen very many of. Luckily, I'm lucky enough to have two of them. But that's the Zebco 33 Authentic Trigger Spin. How's that for coolness? That one's coming up. This one will probably be the next one after this 202. So, without further ado, let's dive down and get personal with the 202 Authentic. Oh, sorry about that. Now, as with most of the other fishing reels that I've done and I'm going to do, the tools needed are all the same, pretty much basic tools. Slip joint pliers, small flathead screwdriver, pair of needle nose pliers, a larger flathead screwdriver, some Q-tips, or if you have it, don't you hate it when you have something on the tip of your tongue and you can't remember it? Toothbrush. There you go. You can use a toothbrush to clean the gears. I've had a few comments about that. Unfortunately, I don't have any at the moment. And since I'm cranking out all of these videos here pretty quick so I can have them set up ready to release over a period of time, I'm probably not going to have the toothbrush, but it is always an option. A little bit of alcohol. I've just got mine. I got a little bit poured into a soda cap. And then once you get it all cleaned up, you want some kind of gear lube, real lube, real grease. You can get real oil, any kind of lightweight oil, 3-in-1, anything like that. You know, something to just help reduce the wear and tear on the gears inside the reel. So, oh yeah, and a rag. So let me move these over here to the side, and we're going to dive in on this one. First thing we're going to do, we're going to remove this reel handle, that way it's out of our way. Just break that nut loose. Take it off, slide it to the side, take your handle, set it to the side. Now with this one, I was checking it out before I started filming here. Your star drag does not have to come off unless you want to get in there and check and make sure everything is clean. We'll do that, but we'll do it here in just a little bit. Take your nose cap off. This one's still got some old line on it. I'm not going to go through the hassle of trying to take the line off right now. But, hang on a second. There we go. To pop this bad boy out, it's kind of a trick. You've got a little tab that slides into that slot right there from the inside. So come over here to your star drag, get a hold of it the best you can and push up on it, and you see how it rocks it out, and you can just rotate it and snap it on out of there. Oh my word. Well, that one's a little bit grody there. Oh, good catch, Uncle Grizz. But yeah, as you can tell, that one's, she's a little bit filthy. So, oh, and we will have to take that star drag off after all. So, looking at the nut on the take-up, looks like we can use our screwdriver on it. It's got a little groove cut in it. Nope, it's not deep enough, so we'll go to the pliers. And just grip a hold of your take-up and give it a little spin and slide it right off. Now this one does have a little plastic washer on it. Show it to you there. Don't know how. Yeah, it's there. So don't lose it. Once you take that off, now this one, your line spool is integrated into the body, so it's not a separate piece that you can take off. But just take and slide your center shaft out. We'll lay it to the side there. Unscrew your star drag. Now when you take that off, you got a big heavy spring and then a little metal washer, and then everything else, oh, there's another thin washer in there behind that metal washer, but then everything else just slides apart. Now this is the first time I've seen one set up like this. You've got a collar, then your ring gear comes off, and then you've got your center post. For lack of a better way to describe it, it looks almost like a modified engine valve out of a small lawnmower engine. But let's take and kind of wipe these off, clean them up a little bit, see how they look. Try and get as much of that old nasty grease off as we can. That looks pretty good. Now we'll take the ring gear, try and give it a nice little wipe down to start with. Now you want to be careful with this. I just found there's a little washer that fits inside the ring gear. Looking at it, that gear, it looks pretty clean. There's not a lot of sand, not a lot of grit and grime down in the teeth. I don't think we need to scrub that one. Now here's the outer shaft. Take and give it a nice little wipe down. And now this piece here also has the little cogs on it You can see them here for your anti-reverse. Let's hit this one with just a little bit of alcohol and see if we can clean it up a little bit more here. Go. It looks pretty nice. Now, here's your anti-reverse pawls, and that just slides right out. Slide it out, and then wipe this out. Get rid of a bunch of the junk on here. Excuse me. Let's see. Now you always want to look down in there and make sure there's not a lot of dirt in there. And this one actually looks pretty good. Looks about as smooth as a shotgun barrel. So what we're going to do, oh, we got to wipe this little guy off. Okay, we'll take your anti-reverse pawl after you've wiped it off, cleaned it up. There's a little bitty hole. Get some background here. Yeah, you can see the little hole right there. A little brass post. It just slides right down into it. Now, we'll reassemble the rest of it. Washer goes in the face of your ring gear, and your silver engine valve piece slides into that, and this piece sandwiches on. It is keyed. It's got what they call a double D keyway. Notice it's got flats on both sides and then rounded on the ends. So just turn that until it slides over, and your ring gear is sandwiched between the end of the center shaft and the end of the outer piece that's got the anti-reverse pawls on it. And we'll take and just slide that back in. Now you got the small washer, slides over. Then you got the thicker washer that's got the D slot in it, or double D slot. You know what? I'm going to wipe that off a little bit. Yeah, it's a little mucky. And when you think you're just about think you got it all falls apart. Okay. Thin washer. Thick washer. Spring. And then your drag adjustment knob. And all of that's held in place now. Anti-reverse is working just fine. Now we can move on to the center shaft. Okay, this one doesn't look like you're going to be able to take the spring off of it, because the spring, it doesn't have a C-clip, and you see there's a groove cut in it, and that spring narrows down until it fits into it. I'm sure if you wanted to take a chance on destroying that spring or messing it up, you could. If I had some other spare parts and had another one of those, I'd try it. But I don't, so I'm not. So what we're going to do, the solid end slides into your reel housing. But tell you what, throw a little bit of reel grease in there, and as you slide it in, just kind of give it a little bit of a turn. Kind of work that grease around inside there. Now this part's pretty much done, so what we're going to do, we're going to take some of our reel grease and we're just going to put a little thin bead around this ring gear. That way, when you reel it, it'll work around itself. It'll get all around the smaller gear and work around into the teeth on the bigger gear. Now holding the center shaft in, we want to line up our index, or line up our keyway with the shaft. Don't forget that little plastic washer. Then take your nut, screw it down finger tight, and don't go all He-Man or She-Ra on it. Just kind of snug it down a little bit. Looks kind of like that one's a little warped or something. Oh, it's not on there tight. Okay, maybe we do need to go He-Man and She-Ra on it. There we go. Now it's level. Once you get all that done, take and you want to put the furthest side from the reel into the housing first. Remember, there's that little hole and there's a very little tab right there that slides into it, and then just gently squeeze it back together till you get the snap. And I'm not getting the proper snap. There we go. You always want that hollow snap. Now, since I've still got some line on this, I gotta feed my line through. Screw your nose cap back on. Fit your reel handle on. Tighten that nut down finger tight, and take your pliers, tighten it on down snug. And there you go. Your Zebco 202 Authentic is clean and ready to go. Thanks for watching. If you found this video to be helpful for you, please give it a thumbs up, drop me a comment, let me know what kind of fishing reel you like to use. Spin cast, bait cast, open face, whatever kind you like. Also, what brand is your favorite? So, also, if you're not subscribed, please hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you know when a new video comes up. If you are already subscribed, thanks a lot for your support. Thanks for watching. And everybody have a good day, have a better tomorrow, and we'll catch you next time here on Uncle Grizzly's Country Corner.